Let's play one, game F6 in the math card game book. The object of this game is to collect the most cards by laying down the final card in a row that makes that row total 1. Are you ready to play? Each player receives 4 cards. The remaining cards form the stockpile. The first player starts a row by placing any card on the table and choosing a card from the stockpile. The next person decides if they have something to complete that row to make 1, they would play that. If not, they would start a new row.
I don't have 1/2, so I'm going to lay 1/3.
All right, so she's starting a second row, and it's my turn. I don't have 1/2 or 1/3, so I'm going to put 7/8 in the next row. And again, each time we're going to take 1 card from their stockpile, so we always have 4 in our hand.
I have 1/8 that I can add on to your 7/8.
All right, that makes 1 whole, so you get to keep those cards. Very good, and take 1 from the stockpile. Olivia, it's your turn.
I don't have 1/2 or 1/3, so I'm starting another row.
Very good. All right, and
I have 1/2, so I'm going to lay it with Sophia's half, and I'm going to make 1 whole.
very nice. All right, I have 1/3, so I'm going to add it to the 1/3 that's there. When the children first start this game, they use simple fractions. But as they learn how to play it, they learn how to do more complicated fractions. For instance, why don't you tell us what you just did?
I just laid my 1/2 with 1/4.
Now, what would you need to complete that row?
1/4.
Excellent. So he's beginning to add fractions of uncommon denominator in his head. If he needed a little help, he could refer to the fraction chart. We always have it available for reference. All right, very good.
I have 1/3, and I made a row.
All right, so 3 1/3 complete that row. Excellent job. Okay, now I have the 1/4 to finish up this row. Is this really 1 whole? 2 1/4 and 1/2?
Yes.
We all agree. And again, the more cards I get, the better. So I want to finish up one that takes a longer and uses more cards. Tell us what you're doing, please.
I laid down a 1/2 with a 1/8.
What would you need to finish that row?
I would need 1/8 and a 1/4 card.
All right, you could do it that way. Is there another way he could do it? Besides 1/8 and 1/4?
He could have 3 more 8s.
He could have 3 8s. So Olivia, if you have either 3 8s or 1/4 or 1/8, you could add them to that row. If not, you need to start a new row. All right, and what are you putting down? 1/5. The game is over when all possible cards have been played. Some rows will not be completed at the end of the game. To see who won the game, we stack our piles for comparison. Good job.